They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quack.
Okay. So, hi everyone. I'm Xavi, and I'm going to talk to you about Marfeel. We like to call it the best reading experience for smartphones and devices, tablets especially as well. So I'm probably sure that most of you have a smartphone. And please, how many of you have an iPad as well, or a tablet device? Let's say most of you. So maybe you are familiar with this kind of experience. So an experience where you open the browser, you go to your preferred website, the one you want to read, you prefer newspaper, you load it, you start panning around, trying to find the article you want to read. It takes time to load, and once you've loaded the article you want to have a look at, all in a sudden you realize that the text is so small that you cannot read. So you start zooming in, zooming out, panning around. So the experience is clunky. It takes time to render, it takes time to load, and all in a sudden you say, okay, I want to read another article. So you go back to the home page, you keep waiting a little bit more, and all in all, to get back to the home page where you were at the very beginning. You pick another article, and then it's like, come on. I'm not doing this more than 2 times. And this is what the average and the statistics are telling us today. Visitors with an iPad or a device don't consume more than a couple of page views per visit. That's very, very little consumption. Could we do it any better? Imagine for just a second that we could put in place a technology where the user didn't have to install absolutely anything on their devices, iPad or any tablet, as well as smartphone. And we could provide an experience with a continuous reading experience where contents keep coming, where you just keep flipping and swiping pages, where the content is king, where there are no distractions at all, except for very nice-looking advert ads. Ads that we like saying are interactive, not hyperactive, so there are no blinking things on screen. The only things that you can find are these kind of things where brands, for the first time being, can communicate what they've always wanted to communicate in a way they've wanted to communicate. Marfeel, it's not only about the experience, it's also about these numbers. The day after activating Marfeel, and for us, activating Marfeel takes only 3 minutes, and we can do it for any website with no integration costs. In just these 3 minutes, the day after, Marfeel increases by 4 the total social activity on the internet. Most amazingly, we are increasing by 5 the total average time spent on page by visitors. This means that visitors that were visiting a page for 2 minutes, they are now with Marfeel spending 10 minutes. And all in all, allows me to say that Marfeel is increasing by 6 the total amount of page views viewed by a reader. These numbers, obviously, are helping publishers to make much more money and to increase their business. Today, Marfeel, with the publishers we have already, is increasing by 300% the ROI and the revenue model. We make money by taking a revenue share of the publishers. We take 0.75 cents of euro out of every 1,000 impressions that go through Marfeel. We have a minimum commitment of 350 euros. And that's to be clear, we don't do any ad selling. The publisher keeps doing it. I'm very happy today to announce that we've got 20 paying customers. Out of those 20, I'm very proud to say that 10 of them are top 20 publishers in Spain. And today, just a few minutes ago, we've been live with our first international customer. It's called Gala, and it's a top reference magazine in France, part of the Bertelsmann Group. They also own, for example, the National Geographic magazine. Today, our monthly recurring revenue is around 15,000 euros. If we annualize this, our revenue this year is going to be almost 3,000 euros. 3,000, well, this, of a total market of $2 billion yearly. That's a massive market. Obviously, in such a huge market, we are not alone. We are competing against companies like OnSwipe or Presley. We have a competitive advantage in front of them in the homegrown algorithms that we have designed that allow us to go live with any publisher in under 3 minutes with a completely automated process that makes any web shine inside those devices. We are also competing against in-house development. We estimate that the cost of ownership of such a solution like Marfeel, it's around 400,000 euros a year. And last but not least, we are also competing with readers like Flipboard or Pulse. It's not a direct business competitor, but we are competing for the sofa time that we spend while at home. All this is possible thanks to this brilliant team that I'm having behind me. It's a top team, trust me, geeky, very geek, and highly talented. Myself and Joan are leading the project. Joan has a strong experience creating business. He has already exited a couple of companies, altogether with almost 50 million in revenue. I used to work for Adobe for the last 5 years, and I've been part of top projects for Microsoft, the BBC iPlayer, and the Financial Times. Also have strong background on banking applications and government applications. We've been supported as well for top Spanish business angels. I think most of them are in the room today, so thanks a lot for your help, and obviously by Wayra. The last few months have been crazy. So we were the winners at Seed Rocket almost 1 year ago, then we won Wayra. Last August, we managed to go live with our first customer, Expansión. It's the top financial newspaper here in Spain. And some few months later, we were the winners at AIV, Inspirational Event, and couple of months, back in December, we were the winners at the TechCrunch Barcelona Meetup event. We were finalists at the Next Web event. But I want to share that our biggest achievement is being on stage today and being able to say that we have 20 customers. What's next? We are going international. We want to Marfeelize the entire internet. We need to grow a sales team, and we need to consolidate our tech team. For these reasons, we are looking for 1 million euros that will allow us to go and Marfeelize the entire internet. I want you to have a couple of takeaways. Marfeel is a disruptive, user-driven experience with an amazing product traction already, both from publishers and readers, that brings publishers from 0 to hero in no time and no pain, and that we have a top-notch, passionate, geeky team. All in all, and as Santos was saying, we are business and solution-driven. As we like saying, Marfeel is all about one moment, one screen, and one experience. Welcome to Marfeel.